Judgment of Paris, California versus France, and the historic 1976 Paris tasting that revolutionized wine. By George M. Tabor. Narrated by Sean Renette. Copyright 2005 by George M. Tabor. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Scribner, a division of Simon & Schuster Incorporated, and was produced in the year 2011 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Foreword by Robert G. Mondavi. It was 100 years ago that my father came to the United States and began to make wines here, and it was just nearly 30 years ago that the Judgment of Paris took place. I like to think about the advances we made over the 2 generations until that tasting took place, and about the progress we've made since. I always knew we had the soil, the climate, and the grape varieties to make wine in the Napa Valley that could rank with the great wines of the world. When we started, we did not have the knowledge of how to accomplish our goals, but I knew we had to begin. It was my pleasure to have worked with Mike Gergich and Warren Winiarski, who are the real heroes of this book. They were certainly more adept than I, but I like to think that they grasped my vision of what could be done in the Napa Valley, and I know we worked and planned and dreamed together that a day like the bicentennial event in 1976 could occur. It was also a pleasure to meet Stephen Spurrier and later his associate Patricia Gallagher here at the winery. Believe me, there were not a great number of believers in those days, and we prized every one. In London, we had a few people who knew what we were doing: Hugh Johnson, Michael Broadbent, and Harry Waugh. But until Stephen, we had no one in France. It was a real treat to go to Cité Berrier and see California wines for sale at the Cave de la Madeleine. I'm certainly happy to see that George Tabor, who was there, decided to write the true story of the momentous event. So much of California wine history has been lost, and, as he points out, the dramatic tasting sent shock waves all around the world. Although our wines were not in the tasting, it appeared at the time that we gained quite as much as our colleagues. It truly was a victory for our Napa Valley wines, California wines, and, in fact, winemaking in North America. It gave us the confidence to continue what we were doing, confidence in our commitment to excel. This is a book for every wine lover. It has a history and a very exciting story well told. And we won.